What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Andre Romance. I'm up at it again. Yeah. Today, I want to encourage y'all to keep on going in y'all spiritual journeys. I know it's a lot of people out there that aren't spiritual, a lot of people out there that aren't religious, but the idea of living takes you to understand who you are and what your purpose is. And when you don't understand those things, you don't have an abundant life, you know? You can't have a genuine happiness to your life. So, reaching down into your spirituality helps you to understand your purpose here on earth. Where you come from, like from the essence, where you come from. How everything operates. You ever asked yourself, what's the purpose of all of these different organs we have? What's the meaning behind it? And how do they function without me physically or like mentally telling these things to do what they need to do? Like, I don't have to tell them anything. Like, the lungs takes care of itself. It provides the air. It provides the oxygen to the blood. You have the liver, it cleanses everything. You have all of these glands that are just operating inside of your body. Things that you have no idea how they're operating. You don't even know what's causing them to operate the way they operate. And so that gives you a reason to find out who you are. Like, what am I? What is this fleshly thing that I'm wearing? Because you aren't your flesh. So if this flesh is not you, then who are you? When you start asking these kind of questions, you have to look further into yourself. You have to look further into the spiritual aspect of things. And you'll start to understand that this is just a shield. This is just the outer shell of who you are. It's not you. This is just an outer shell. It's a vehicle. So when you get emotional about what's happening to this physical, you lose focus of what's happening in the spiritual, what's happening to the real self. So I encourage you to get tuned with the real, get tuned with what is real about you, and not just so much as this physical form. This portion of you, it will die off, it will reach its capacity for life, and it will pass. But your self, your real self, will live on. So I want to encourage y'all to understand what you have to do here so that you set yourself up for a great spiritual life outside of this body. Once this body goes, you'll be in a better place to continue to live the way you want to live. There's something about knowing for yourself and then knowing because somebody else taught you it or told you. And one thing that I grew up looking at was people tapping into their spirituality. I grew up watching this my whole life. And so it doesn't come as a surprise to me when I start feeling these spiritual connections with God. I start experiencing these feelings, these indescribable feelings. When you start having these conversations with God and you're not even moving your mouth, there's something about that. But once you start reaching into your spirituality, you start to understand that this is just one portion of your life. And if you put too much energy in this portion, that you'll start lacking in those other portions of your life. You'll start lacking in your spiritual personalities and your spiritual abilities. Because all of these things, they work together. In order to reach your greatest life in this earth, you have to work on your spiritual. You have to. I encourage y'all to continue down this spiritual journey. Start learning how to fast and what fasting does for the spirit, what fasting does for the body, the flesh, how it all ties in together. Now one day I'm going to make a video and I'm going to go into details, but I just continue to inspire y'all to go out and learn these things. I don't want to give y'all the answers, because if I just give it to y'all, y'all not going to value it. I had to work to get this. Everything that I have now spiritually, I worked hard to get to. I worked hard for this understanding, and it takes a lot. It really does take, it takes a lot of effort. It takes sacrifice, because you got to sacrifice giving up all the things that you would normally do on your free time. Like sitting and watching TV or playing video games on my phone. It's been a long time since I played a video game on my phone, because I'm in tune with what I need to do here. I know I got only so many years on this planet. So many years in this shell. And I've gotten to know this shell pretty well. I want to do the best I can do in this shell while I have it. Because my next shell, it may not be in this condition. It may not be this artistic. It may not be this creative. It may not function the way this one does. So I'm taking every advantage. There's something about this flesh that I'm in, and I'm grateful for it. I want to encourage y'all to be grateful for the flesh that y'all into. Embrace it. Understand what you need to do inside of it. But it takes time to gain the knowledge that you need to gain to start applying, to start manifesting the things that you want to happen in your life. Being happy, like genuinely happy. Being content is an understatement. But being satisfied is the ultimate goal. Like, when you're satisfied, you have fulfilled something that you was trying to accomplish. This is about life. This is about your purpose. This is about everything that you need to learn before you leave this earth. I encourage y'all to learn everything you can about yourself. If you have ever wondered, why do you only have 5 fingers on each hand? Or 5 toes, on each foot? Why do you only have 2 legs? What's the significance of it? Why do you have 2 eyes, like physical eyes? Start asking these questions, and then start looking for the answers, because there's a greater understanding. Why do we grow hair on our face? All of the things that we have, this physical form, everything that we have is for a reason, it's for a purpose. In the Holy Scriptures, it talks about how every hair on your head is numbered. That means every individual hair that you have has a place. It has a purpose. Every single strand. So if you even go down into The idea of thinking about what makes up your skin, what makes up the tissues and the muscles and the tendons, every small bit, every piece, every molecule, every atom has a place, has a number. You start understanding that you live in a world that you can't even calculate. You can't count to the number of where everything falls into place. But understanding that you are a part of something greater than what you can even comprehend, man, it's powerful to understand and to be aware of it. That you are a part of something great. So that makes you great. And that anything you want to accomplish, you can accomplish, because it's all accessible. You're connected. I'm connected. I would love for y'all to be connected. But connected is not just about understanding, but it's about awareness and doing. It's about how you're connected. It makes a greater difference. There's so many ways you can be connected. Find that tune. Find yourself. Get in tune with your higher self. I love y'all. Y'all gonna do some great things. I'm talking that into existence. Y'all are about to do some great things. I can feel it. I feel this energy that everybody who has been watching is starting to understand something is bigger than what they thought it was. That life is more about than what they've been experiencing. If you're not happy, you're not experiencing life how you're supposed to be experiencing it. I want to encourage y'all to keep the focus. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop and lose focus. Don't stop and look and stare too long at one thing, because you'll miss it. Keep on pushing forward with your own personal growth, your own self-growth. Start identifying where you are along your journey, and start planning your steps. I want to see y'all in the next one. Y'all keep me up. I'm going to keep y'all up so y'all can stay up, so y'all can be up. And I'm out this thing, y'all.